Show has started. Jimmy is not here. What's fucking new? Fuck that guy.
I bet you he's here within 15 minutes.
Birds is working on like the worst camera angle ever. What are you doing?
He's back.
I was sitting back, dude. I'm good.
All right, open this shit up, dog.
Welcome to the Dude Comedy Podcast. Jimmy's not here again because, well, we kicked him off the show. That's the news of the day. He is now relegated to our accountant.
Yep, and
I always think of that. Talking about every account, probably great golfer, huge ass.
and we just ended with a victory royale.
That was a dicey one.
Oh yeah,
Burns went down 3 times. I went down twice. I don't know how many times you went down, Kyle.
One in the game.
Jay Money was down.
I went down a couple times, but yeah, it was a hard-fought fucking victory, right?
We had to run from the storm for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we went down in the storm. We both did. That's crazy.
Just enough bandages to make it out.
For those of you listening, excited about the new stream service we are providing, Dude Comedy is going to be streaming more often. We are all set up now, including myself.
Colby took a while.
Yeah, my thing took. I could go right to Twitch, but my goal was to go to YouTube. And then here's a fun fact about YouTube. So it connects right with the Elgato. Everything works exactly how it says it's supposed to. You hit go live. It says your account's not set to enable live stream. So I'm like, okay, click this link to enable it. Go to the YouTube page, go to it, go to enable it. It's checked off. I'm like, this is fun. All right, let's see what I need to do. There's a subsection under live streaming on the left side of your whatever it's called, Creator Studio, where there's another section that you have to check, like whatever, like use encoding software, whatever. So I do that, fires right up. I'm like, this is awesome. 2 days go by, go live, same issue. Now both things are checked, no idea. So I'm back to Twitch, baby. YouTube can suck.
Yeah, fuck YouTube. I just saw this thing on there. It was like an advertisement. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It was an. Do I got it up? I don't think so. It might be. Oh, it's right here. It's the Creators for a Change movement and all their ambassadors. So it must be a change for like equality, because that's what's wrong in this country apparently, is there's just a massive issue with equality, and people assume it's based off race, right? But where's the equality in the ambassadors when they're all black? Like, are they the only ones that can be ambassadors for equality? But hey, that's just me.
So me and Colby were talking a little bit before the show, and I had this. I walked out to my kitchen. I was like, "Oh, I have a Red Bull, but it's not cold." So I put it on ice, and I was like, "Oh, a little glass of ice with Red Bull is pretty good." And Colby and I got to talking. And if you actually think about the flavor of Red Bull, it's pretty garbage.
It's
I enjoy it.
Oh, no. That's the thing. Burns is drinking it on ice right now.
It tastes good, but if you really think about
at the flavor profile of it, it's not good.
Or if you even look at the color of it, like it looks like just garbage.
You know what it reminds me of? Like a liquid fucking like those Sweethearts. Like the little.
Yeah, for sure.
It's exactly what it always reminds me of.
Like it's almost like they took 2 pixie sticks and combined like the 2 pixie sticks with a little bit of syrup. No, but we were saying like, we're programmed now to where I can crack a Red Bull and enjoy it. Like, I don't mind the taste of that at all. But when you take a step back, peel the onion back, pour that Red Bull in a cup, and you see the color, and then you kind of smell it, you're like, this is not natural. Like, whatever is in this is not good.
Yeah, I'm on board with the complete opposite of that because I enjoy it. Like, I always... The sugar-free one's iffy, but it's sugar-free. But, like, a Red Bull vodka, man...
Those are very good.
They're amazing.
You're on the same thing because I will drink a Red Bull now by itself and be like, oh, waiting for the kick. And I did the same thing in college with orange juice. I went through a weird stage where like whenever I would take a sip of orange juice, I would like kind of prep myself for the little punch at the end for the screwdriver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't drink Red Bull for the longest time because it would just taste like black licorice to me because of the egg bombs.
Yeah.
I still can't drink Barg's root beer because there was a drink. It was like Barg's root beer and like Admiral Nelson, which is like the cheap version of Crown Royal, I believe. And we would do like those flaming Dr. Pepper with root beer things.
What about like root beer barrels? Those were good.
I can't even like taste the root beer now because I'm just like.
I've never had a Jaeger bomb, by the way.
Really?
You'd actually probably enjoy a Jaeger bomb.
No, it was my buddy's birthday the other day, and we all went out and like we were like, what shots should we buy? Like, we're just gonna trade shots for everyone. We're like, oh, what about like redheaded sluts? Those are pretty good. And then like,
What's that one?
That's got like it's literally disgusting. It's like Jägermeister, pineapple juice, and like grenadine. Like, I took a sip of it. I was like, I forgot there was Jäg in this.
So it's a daddy daycare today, or not today, because the nanny, we don't have a car seat, so she had to go pick up Abel. Now he's not happy. Continue
Well,
on.
me and Burns can talk about booze more.
Yeah, redheaded sluts disgusting. Like they used to be good. I remember.
But that's like one people actually get to enjoy. You're saying?
And then like then the next shot we took, we did like bomb pops, which is like UV vodka and like blue Caraco or something like that. I was like,
Oh
this
yeah,
tastes
yeah,
like-
I've had that one.
And I was like, this tastes like garbage too. And then we finally found the shot that was actually good. And that's a lemon drop, which is
Yeah, lemon drop's fine. It's just if you feel weird ordering it. There's a pink one that might be maybe it's called a porn star.
I think the lemon drops are just good because it's just a straight shot pretty much.
Yeah, it's a lot. They can put a lot of vodka in that.
Well, they gave ours with like Bacardi Limon. It did not taste like vodka. It tasted like rum.
Ugh. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. So our buddy Pat, we were at a bowling alley one night in Ellensburg. Or where we went to school, like pretty, not ghetto, but like pretty rundown place for like a bar establishment. I'm talking about the Ellensburg bowling alley, Kyle, how they have that small bar off in the corner.
Oh yeah, I've never been to that shithole.
So it's probably like I explained it pretty well. So it's probably like a 3 to 10 on like niceness.
It looks
but
like a shithole on the outside, and it's
The
probably a
girl-
shithole on the inside.
the girl working at the bar was like, so you go to the establishment, it's like 3 to 10 on the outside or whatever. You're in there, it's like, oh, this is kind of nasty. You go around the bar, and the girl in there was like 8 or 9 out of 10, dude. Like pretty hot. Boyfriend was like a professional motorcycle ride, motocross, ESPN dude, whatever. But our friend Pat was just like, oh man, dude, she's feeling me because she was like, it's a bartender, she's flirting, like.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's how you get, like, literally, this is why you do it. Because so now he's like buttered up and he's just buying like multiple shots and everything, And I think he must have said something when he went back to go get like another round. But when we all went back, like 4 or 5 of us, he's like, let's do shots. And then he's like, what do you guys want? So we all pick. And then he's like, I'll let you pick mine to the girl, like. So he had gone back before. He must have like irritated her or something. Because she made him, and I'm sorry if this offends anybody, she made him what's called a Hurricane Katrina shot. And it was, this is really messed up. And so what it is it looks like, muddy water and stuff, and it's
It's not messed up at all.
And it's 2 like nasty things, but then at the top she puts a couple drops of Tabasco, and it's like tequila. No. It's tequila, whatever the Bailey's. I think it's not Bailey's, but it's like the Bailey's competitor that's kind of murky, like the liqueur, kind of like a coffee liqueur with tequila, and then something, and then she put the Tabasco on it. And then he's like, if you can get this down, like whatever, like I'll go out with you guys after this. Cause I think that's what he asked.
What?
So I gotta
I'll go hang out, and he takes it, and I swear on my life, I've never seen someone throw up faster. He took 4 steps, held it in, went to the bathroom, and was just on it.
Dude, I got a couple good drinking stories. So is a buddy from college, and the funny part is how we became friends first. Is that he lived below, I lived on the top floor, and then there was like a middle floor and a bottom floor, and he lived on the bottom floor. We became friends because we both did not like the person on the middle floor. But
you bonded over a douche pit.
But he has diabetes, and so we took him out for his 21st birthday, and we were just buying him shots after shots, and we're really not supposed to be buying him like any sugary, like fruity shots or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And that got forgotten. So we get back to the apartment, and he's just like dying on the floor. I'm like, dude, you okay? He's like, oh, I gotta have you check my blood sugar. And so I had to give him like an insulin shot while hammered.
What?
Oh, no.
What if he would have died? That would have been crazy.
It would have been my fault.
Holy shit.
But then, the craziest story we had with him, like I might have told this already. So we went to a Halloween party like way off campus, and we tried to get a taxi. We tried to steal these people's taxi on the way back. Like, just pulled up in front of the house. We just hopped in. Like, no, this is our taxi. And I was like, oh, dude, the bar is only like a mile away. We can walk to the bar, and then like it's an easy like walk home. And we were like walking through all these neighborhoods, and we're like, okay, if we walk through this field, it like cuts our time in half. I can see the bank sign. That's right where the downtown is. So we walk across this field, and there's like a train track over the Mississippi River.
Oh,
no.
fuck.
And we were like, let's walk across it.
Oh,
Like idiots. And we're like walking, and he like trips, and his leg like falls to the track.
oh, fuck that.
And I had to like pick him up. We got to the end of it, and we're like, that was the worst decision we've ever made ever.
Dude, drunk walking is like, seems like it takes an eternity,
It
man.
really does.
Dude,
It's
yeah.
It's like when we the other day, or not, like a month or two ago, or whenever, when we walked from this party over to Jared's house, and it's like probably like a quarter mile, and I'm like, this is fucking like it seemed like we just walked a marathon.
I need an Uber.
Like the one time I was shit faced at Jared's house at like 3 a.m. and I walked home 7 miles. Like that was a fucking eternity. Like I was like jogging, half of it, because I was like, this is taking forever. I almost like just laid in a bush and fell asleep.
Oh man, I've made the worst walk mission I ever made while drunk was that we went. So I'm in a city with maybe like 20 minutes driving distance from downtown Minneapolis. So we were gonna go to a concert in Minneapolis, and we didn't have tickets to it. So we were just like, oh, just buy them at the door. And our buddy that took us down there, him and his girlfriend already had tickets. So we get down there and we can't get in.
Oh,
So
no.
I'm like, oh fuck this, we're not waiting down here. So we took the train to the bus station at the Mall of America and took a bus to the mall, maybe 10 miles from where we needed to be, and walked the rest of the way. The guy who went to the concert beat us home.
Dude, 10 miles walking is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's running.
You
That
gotta
is
think,
crazy.
like, you always got to think like walking like at miles per hour, right? Like,
Yeah, but like when
if
we
you're walking 10 miles an hour, which
it
is
was
fast.
the longest. And we weren't even drunk for this, and that seemed like the longest. Like we used in college, like the bars were literally 3 blocks from where we lived. And
That's
after a
our
night,
fault, yeah.
and after a night of drinking, we would still take a cab home.
Yeah, mine was like ours was like we lived on 11th Street and the bars were on Main Street, so it was about 11 blocks. And if it wasn't snowy out, we would just walk.
Dude, why are kids so fucking dramatic? Like no other species like throws fits and just fucking like.
Well, you see like a deer give birth, and like that baby deer is like ready to be on its own.
Yeah, that fucker's walking. Like it
Elephants
just
the
does
same
whatever
way.
its parents say, or whatever they do.
Or you, like,
These
see a dolphin give
motherfuckers,
birth.
man, these guys are just fucking insane. Like there's no way. So I always watch like scary. Like we're watching this movie on Netflix. What the hell? Nah. Go put it back. I'll go put it back. We're watching that. We just started watching this movie last night. It's the Bilbo dude from not Lord of the Rings, but the Hobbit one.
Yeah,
And then he's in Sherlock.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
So he there's a movie where it's like zombie apocalypse, and then his wife dies, and so it's just they have a baby that he has to carry around the whole time. But I'm like, how, like in all these like scary movies and stuff where like somebody's chasing you where you got to be quiet, like how the fuck like deer can do it, but like kids, like there's no way I could get him to be quiet if it was like a dire
Oh, is that the,
situation.
John
Yeah,
movie?
live or die.
What was that?
Was that The Quiet Place that you're talking about, or?
I don't
No,
know what
that's
it was
with
called.
Jim.
Yeah.
The Quiet Place is with Jim from The Office.
I don't know who else is in it. We closed it off, or we only got like 20-30 minutes in, but it seemed like a pretty good movie. But yeah, it's like what do you do in like a diet? Like okay, so if this dude hears me with the gun, he's gonna shoot and kill us for sure.
They're gonna have to like double.
Do I have to
hand.
suffocate the kid? Like what? What is survival?
You need a quick way that you can make him pass out and come back to life. Choke him out real quick.
Punch him.
Yeah.
Um,
Speaking of punches, dude, I didn't watch it. I watched the highlights of it. Sounds like Kyle watched it. CM Punk had his second fight.
oh my
Two guys
god.
got fired after that fight. Dana White fired the guy that was taking it easy on him because everyone was assuming that UFC paid him to go easy on him.
He really did get fired.
He got fired today. I just read the article. This is from This is from New York Times or New York Post. It says CM Punk's awful UFC 225 performance ends 2 careers. CM Punk gets destroyed, yada, yada, yada. Dana White said the 39-year-old wouldn't be getting another shot in the UFC. However, White wasn't particularly mad at Punk over the loss. Instead, he made it abundantly clear he was pissed off at opponent Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson, I'm not happy with, yada, yada, yada. He basically says that like he had a chance to win the fight and wasn't doing it and was like goofing around. He goes, I got the sense that he's a complete fucking idiot and couldn't wait for the fight to end. I regret not putting that on Fight Pass. I'm sorry. That's how I felt about that fight.
Oh, it was fucking pathetic. The dude had him mounted and was like
a bunch of times. It said
it was weird because he had him mounted and he was like purposely like looking off in a different direction and then punching him like while he was on the ground. Like it was dude. CM Punk is fucking pathetic at fighting. Like 100%.
Which is sad though because he's probably like 2%. Like he's probably in the top 2% of fighters with his background and stuff. But you can't go to like the NBA.
About that dude.
Well, he's like a jiu-jitsu like 7-year whatever. I'm saying non-UFC people.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's the best of people who aren't at the highest level.
Dude, watching him fight, like I felt like I could beat him in a fight. Like he just is like a bar fighter basically. And then once he got tired, dude, he was fucking pathetic.
That's what I watched.
He's a WWE guy. He's entertaining.
Yeah.
No, I know, but you're on a UFC fight card. It was weird. So you see people get hit and like instantly drop, but he would get jabbed and like stun out for like half a second.
Does he have any like besides WWE? Does he have any like fighting experience? Because like when you see like Brock Lesnar come to the UFC, you're like, okay, he was like a
no, he's just like jiu-jitsu and stuff.
Oh, he is nothing like Brock Lesnar. Like he doesn't even look athletic. He doesn't.
Lesnar never lost in wrestling. I think.
Yeah, he was a national champion at U of M, and it's like okay, he's gonna go to the UFC. He's probably okay. He can probably hold his own. But I don't know if CM Punk's ever had like any professional.
Yeah. See, CM Punk, like Brock Lesnar to me is like even if I didn't see him fight in the UFC, like he's a straight athlete. Like CM Punk, like to me.
He doesn't even look that strong.
He's not an athlete. He fought a dude that looked like he was half the size of him. Super skinny. He looked like he fucking sucked at fighting, really. And he still got his ass whooped by him. And
it's kind of a lose-lose situation for him, too, because, after getting destroyed by that Mickey guy in the first round, who actually has gone on to be a pretty good fighter, it's like, unless you come out and destroy in your second fight, like, your career's over.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it was a lose-lose for him. I mean, we'll give him credit for this though. He wanted to be a UFC fighter and he got 2 fights.
Yeah. That being said, he would never have got the fights if he wasn't in wrestling.
Oh no, for sure.
Like he is, even if he started at the some people you can just tell like there's no way he's throwing like a hard punch. Like he just wasn't a fighter.
And you got to think too, like, so he's 39. He's 39 years old.
Buddy, no nanas.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Nanas. No.
So this is what else is crazy. So he's 39 years old, right? And he's been wrestling since 1999 in various like independents, and then he got, kind of bigger in 2002, and then he finally made it to WWE in 2005. So when he makes it to the WWE in 2005. He wrestles with them until 2014. So 9 years. You know how like damaged his body probably was after 300 plus days for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like him at 39 is probably like 70. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's what it looked like him fighting. Like, it looked like it was just an old dude fighting a somewhat young guy. Like it was. Like it was cringeworthy to watch. Like I know the first one was bad, but this one was like actually the whole fight. I mean, he did hit him a couple times, but he was like flailing fists from the side that were like barely. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I would fight the guy just for the recognition, and I think that I could put up a better fight than he did against this other guy. Like it was that bad, and I'm not trying to just. It was just really pathetic. I even texted Colby. No. I'm like, man, he just looks
I think he knows
bad.
that was this. He had a 50-50 chance of either looking like a complete idiot by getting his ass kicked or knocking him out like super early.
Yeah,
he wins a close fight. I don't think people are like, it's whatever.
So I wanted to rant about a little something. Me and Kyle were talking about it earlier before you got on today, Colby. But so the Capitals won the Stanley Cup, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And Alex Ovechkin has been fucking hammered since the end of that game.
Yep.
And you've seen pictures of him like swan diving in the pool, drinking champagne out of the cup. And some guy tweeted that it's like, oh, Rafael Nadal just won his 11th French Open, and you don't see him out there being drunk in public.
Why would you do it on your winning 11 of something is like nothing,
Right. So Ovechkin's been in the league for 13 years. He has failed in the playoffs so many times. If he finally wins one, of course he's going to be hammered. Who's not getting drunk?
Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime experience.
He could never win it again. And you said how long has he been playing for?
13 years.
And so in 13 years,
tennis
he's put
versus, tennis versus hockey. Like tennis is a single a solo sport, where like the top guys win all the time.
Like Colby, if you and I had a day with the cup, and Kyle was like, Dude Comedy had a day with the cup, and we won like some sort of championship, we're fucking pouring every kind of alcohol you can think of. That.
Dude, there's no way I don't leave that day puking 7 times.
So think about this. He's played more hockey games than we have Fortnite games. Yeah. Imagine if it took us 13 years to win a Fortnite game. Dude, we would just be annihilated.
Yeah, it's like I saw a bunch of the videos come up. Like there was one of them where he was not the swimming one. I saw that one. I didn't think that one was
the best one is when he's not even on the jumbotron at the baseball game because the game is going on, and someone took a picture of him up in his suite. And he's still like holding the cup up.
Dude, it's like 13 years, man. Like that's insane. He should be able to do whatever he wants.
And he got to watch like the player that was taken the year before him. Crosby's won 3. Patrick Kane's won. Like all these superstars have won like multiple cups, and he's never gotten one.
Yeah,
13 years. LeBron James.
And that's like why is a dude knocking another dude's lifestyle? Like as long as you're keeping things legal. Like he didn't do anything illegal. Like who gives a shit what he does? Let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Like who are you, dude?
And like the Washington Capitals as a whole, they came into the league in 1974, so they've waited like 40 years to win a cup. So they're gonna party.
They're one of the ones like how the Mariners are now that had a super long losing record.
Yeah, no, it's all pretty much the same. If the Mariners won the World Series right now, that's like the same thing as Ovechkin. Actually, it's longer than Ovechkin.
Probably longer, yeah.
So the Mariners are pretty hot though. This could be their year. It sucks that
Cano, baby.
Boston. How are my
Okay. LeBron has played 11 seasons in the NBA. So we're saying that Ovechkin's played 2 more seasons than him. So if LeBron had played let's just say 11 seasons and he had never won the championship and he won this last year and was doing that stuff, you know how drunk he would be?
He would be getting a lot more hate.
But who cares? It's like, why is somebody sitting on the sidelines like, look at this guy in tennis.
That's what people have to do nowadays.
He's won it fucking... Well, no shit, he's won it fucking 11 times. If he had tried for 20 years and he won one...
But you see baseball teams who will celebrate making the playoffs by getting hammered in the locker room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But also look at it this way. It's like, so Ovechkin in Washington, it's a city that is behind this whole team. For fucking Nadal, there's nobody like behind, Do you think his country really gives a fuck that he won? Hell no. Like, but if he represented like a city and he was hanging out in that city, he is getting fucked up, assuming that he drinks and shit. But I mean, also it's like, it's fucking tennis. Like tennis is like next to golf when it comes to like that kind of shit.
Yeah, cool, dude. You won tennis? Sweet.
Yeah, it's like a...
I feel like there's such a skill gap in tennis, too. Like, you got a few really good guys.
And fan base-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, tennis, like...
It's like some uppity-ass shit.
This is actually a perfect segue into something else I saw. I wasn't as irritated as this because I get it, but like... So, track and field championships, college was this weekend. Purdue girl gets run down 4x4. One of the greatest videos, if you haven't seen it, for like... a comeback, right? It's amazing. What's crazy is everyone's like, oh, biggest choke job, Purdue's anchor, da-da-da-da. So what people don't realize is the Purdue's anchor ran the second fastest time in the entire race. Her split was, she ran the second best, like no one else but the girl who beat her ran a better time, right? So it's like, everyone was just shitting on it like, oh, choke job, big choke job. But it's like, it's running. There's no such thing as like, taking it easy. She went as hard as she could. It's not her fault that someone else was 2 seconds faster than her.
All right.
I want to show you the video. It's freaking crazy. Can I find it though? That's the
Any of
question.
you guys gonna go eat at the new IHob?
IHob, that's another thing, dude. Like these poor guys put their life's work into this IHob remodel, rechange, and everything, and probably because assuming IHop, International House of Pancakes, ain't nobody showing up
But you know
after
what? But you
breakfast.
know who's going to try it? Everyone.
Oh, they did a good job. You know who's gonna go try a burger there? Probably me, because you're calling yourself the House of Burgers. I'm gonna go there. You know how many times I went to IHop after breakfast hours? Never.
All right.
No one does. So yeah, if you don't know, IHop a week ago teased that they were changing the P to a B, and everyone assumed it would be International House of Breakfast.
It's probably good for them because the original Pancake House is like way better than IHop.
Well, that's the thing. Kyle has a place by his house just called the Pancake House. It's 10 times better than IHop.
I think Pancake House is a franchise.
Yeah, the original. It's called the original Pancake House.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have those
that place
too.
is way
They're
better than
fucking
That place is
bomb.
bomb.
Dude,
Yeah.
IHop
But
is trash.
But now, so this is why. Like, if you can get in there and no one's going to your restaurant after breakfast anyway, and you can get some kind of buzz going to go try people to try your new burgers, do it. Like, who cares?
Yeah. Well, it's a rescue mission, man. It's
Yeah.
like
They're
you
trending
gotta,
today because every burger place is throwing shade at them.
They're talking. That's. I bet you. They're gonna get a shitload of business.
I'm gonna go try the burger. I have to. How are you gonna name
Is
it?
it open ASAP?
I don't know. If it's today, I might go do it
I
today. Do an
bet
Instagram video, dude. Get on the
They need to
trend.
turn it like a Sherry's, like a class. They get the old people going in there. But IHop is fucking trash. Same Denny's. Denny's and IHop both suck.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things like where I'm not the best cook here.
They're
There.
drunk. Those places are for drunk people.
Oh yeah, especially
Yeah, like,
Then
open.
IHOP closes though. IHOP is not open then.
That's
Really?
their problem.
They used
See,
to be open
Sherry's
really
is
late.
24 hours.
The only time I've ever been to an IHOP was after a night of drinking, and I don't even remember what I ordered because I just pointed to a picture on the menu that I wanted.
Yeah, you know it was fucking disgusting.
Probably. Yeah. The original Pancake House is the shit though. You gotta wait a long time on Sundays to get in there though.
Yeah, I like that place.
It's super cheap too. It's like $8.
That's actually really good. We should go see if we can get in there now, dude. International House Burger. That'd be a good Instagram video.
Are we
Hit the
getting
trend.
me and Colby pulled the dumbest fucking move yesterday, dude. We got ourselves all amped up and shit, and we're like, yeah, dude, let's get Chick-fil-A. And I'm like starving. I got the boys and everything packed in with me. And so we pull up to Chick-fil-A, and
Sunday.
Sunday. Man, imagine how much more fucking business they would have.
But their religion is more important, Kyle. You gotta.
Well, why don't they have people sign up and say like, I'm Christian or not, you know? And then you say like, or like whatever religion, you know, whatever. I think, is it just Christians that do shit on Sunday, or is it every religion?
I have no idea.
But it's just say like, check the box. Okay, you won't ever work on Sunday.
They need to realize that on Sundays is when people want it the most.
Do you think about their
That's probably the best
business
day.
could possibly
Can you-
increase by over 10%?
Can you imagine waking up after a night of drinking and knowing that you can get some Chick-fil-A?
Oh my gosh, I would.
Dude, I have a
just,
bag in my garage right now full of Chick-fil-A sauce, like 40 of them.
are we getting? I gotta run and drop some of these lasers off. We getting
Are we gonna go
Chick-fil-A?
try IHob?
Fuck no, I ain't trying that shit, dude. That's a waste of a meal, man. That's
Well,
a waste of carbs.
It'd be a good video.
I mean, it would. Yeah, it actually would be.
We can get on the trending page, dude.
So if they don't have the burgers yet there, we should act like we should just go there, because I doubt it's readily available right now. We bring in a burger from fucking
That's what I
McDonald's.
was gonna say. We should bring in multiple burgers from other places and have a taste test in
No,
there.
No,
if
don't
you-
do a taste test. You just order food, and then you just like awkwardly you just put the burger on the plate. Then you just be like, this shit's trash, and you like that's kind of like Supreme Patty type stuff where you just
Or if you go there and it is like rebranded and their menu's rebranded, you should try to order breakfast.
Yeah, order the pancakes.
yeah. No, we should do that. Let's call them right now and ask if their burgers are available.
Yeah, call them.
All right,
It's
one
right
sec.
there in Covington.
All right, IHop is one's in Covington.
Yeah, it's right by Home Depot.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that's not still there?
Dude, I went there like four weeks ago. I had breakfast there.
Oh, right there.
3 weeks ago.
Let's see.
Right
here.
next to the Verizon.
You're correct. Close. Let's see. There we go.
Do you have the burgers now? Do you have the burgers now? Dude, Ninja put up a video a day ago and it has 5.7 million views already. And all it is just gameplay.
Covington IHob. My speaking. How may I help you?
Yeah, quick question. Do you guys are the burgers already available or not?
Their burgers are available.
They are right now.
Yes, sir.
Do you have them in
They're
stock?
very
Are
good.
they a hot? They are very good. Are they a hot commodity right now? I need the scoop, man.
They're pretty good. We switched from the regular ground beef burgers to Angus beef burgers.
Did you have burgers before this?
Yeah, we had burgers before. They were just trying to bring attention to it as well, but we also changed the meat too.
Okay,
And
I've been going to
put some
IHop for the
thoughts
last
on
20
some of-
years. Every Monday, me and my kids go to IHop, and I literally had no clue you guys had burgers at all.
Yeah, people just think we got breakfast stuff, but we got sandwiches, burgers, we got dinner stuff too as well.
Dang, this is a whole new world, man.
Yeah, you're missing out.
I know. Fuck. All right.
Got some pretty good stuff.
Okay,
but
so
yeah,
hold on.
I
In
don't know
comparison, you have a IHob, or is it IHop?
It's still IHOP. They were just trying to bring attention to. They're
What?
trying to get people to even ask
Talk
the
about it.
questions that you're asking now.
Exactly. People are talking about it, right? So
It's working, yeah.
you got an IHop burger right here. You got a McDonald's burger there. Wendy's, my personal favorite, right there. Where you put so Wendy's is a 10, McDonald's is about a 6. Where is the IHop burger fall in between all this?
IHOP burger. I don't know too much about the burgers at the other places, but I know that IHOP could be a step higher in like class wise.
Ooh.
Because it's 5.5 ounces of each patty is 5.5 ounces of Angus beef.
Ooh.
It used to be 6 ounces, of ground beef, but since it's the Angus beef, 5.5 is enough. So we get them as a puck. And
I've never heard of
put 'em on
anus
the
beef,
grill.
but it sounds good.
I can't do this.
Oh
shit.
yeah, it's pretty good beef. When we put it on the grill, we smash it, and then we season it with burger seasoning. And
That
then
makes sense.
So we have like 7 different burgers. So we have a mustard burger, which is 2 patties. Comes with American cheese, white cheddar cheese. Then you get lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Now we put pickles on the burgers instead of on the side.
Straight on the bun,
Then it
huh?
comes with
Ooh.
and then you get an IHOP sauce.
Okay, what was your name? When I come in today, I gotta shake your hand, man.
My name is Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Well, you'll be seeing me later. I'm the tall, slender man.
You're at work.
No, I'm sitting at home right now.
You sit at home.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
make
and-
food reviews on YouTube for burger joints and stuff like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll be there.
hopefully
So
within
get
the
us
next
a corner
year,
booth. Get us a
give
corner
us
booth.
10 then.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I'm looking
like
forward to
the,
this.
Jalapeno kick and the cowboy burger.
What's on the cowboy barbecue sauce, frizzled onions? What are we talking about?
Yeah, so your cowboy burger is lettuce, tomatoes, barbecue sauce. We put it on the bottom bun, top bun, and then we put it on the patty as well before we put the American
Wow.
cheese on it.
Where do you guys source your
onions
tomatoes
on it.
from? I'm a Southern Hemisphere type of guy.
Where do we get them from? So we order our food from Food Services of America. I'm not sure where they get their food from, though.
Oh, I think they're a Southern Hemisphere company. The
Yeah,
crazy
so-
thing about Southern Hemisphere, so if you look at the bottom of a tomato, there's a little swirl. The swirl, it goes a different direction depending on what hemisphere it came from. Fun fact, huh? So Northern Hemisphere, I think, is counterclockwise, while Southern Hemisphere is counterclockwise.
Oh, what's the difference in taste profile?
The Southern Hemisphere tomato, I believe, more hits with a kick and then tempers out, while the Northern Hemisphere actually tempers into the kick. That's why I prefer the Southern Hemisphere, because I like to start with just a pop, you
Get it
know.
right away.
Yeah. But yeah, that's most people don't notice that type of stuff, but I got my taste buds, man. It's like I'm blind. It's almost like I'm blind. You know how like blind people have like extreme senses, you know? Yeah, so it's like I'm blind because my taste buds are. I also do wine tasting on the side. People pay me to drink their wine and give them a rating.
Oh
It's
God,
kind
Kyle,
of
please
crazy.
wrap this up.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Mike, I will see you in later. I'm going to bring in some Chick-fil-A. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison.
Okay.
Are you guys open on Sunday?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're open every day. We close at 10 from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Wow.
Monday to
You're only
Sunday
open negative
to
4
Thursday.
hours. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Well, it's good talking to you. I'm looking forward to the burger.
Yep. Yeah, I'll probably make it, or my cooks will make it. But we trained and all that stuff for it to make sure that the burgers come out consistently the same. Taste really good too.
Okay. Now,
Because with the Angus beef puck, what happens is it sears really good on the outside, but it keeps the moisture inside. So
Oh,
it's a
wow.
nice juicy burger.
can I get some behind-the-scene footage of you personally making my burger?
Fortunately, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, since it's IHop,
Okay.
I think they have like this trademark thing that you can't really record in the back of the kitchen.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, not even me.
It's kind of like a strip club.
Yeah, no
I
phones.
guess. I don't know too much about strip clubs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're sweet
Yeah.
That's something we'll
and
think about later.
salty.
Dude, you're killing me, Kyle. I can't handle this anymore. Wrap it up.
All right, Mike. Well,
Louis, they're
I'm
sitting with the
gonna
cameras.
finish this dump and I'm gonna head on down there.
All right.
Bye.
Dude, Kyle, I can't handle your calls. You make it so fucking awkward. that guy would have talked to you all day.
Dude, he wanted to keep talking. All right, you guys talk for a second. Owen wants something.
Oh man, you guys got to go down there now. You have to see Mike.
We have to go down there now. I just sent we'll wait for Kyle to get back, but this is the E3 Halo clip that just dropped.
You just dropped it on the Skype.
Yeah, we'll wait for Kai Guy.
I don't know if I even care about Halo anymore.
Well, what if it's Battle Royale Halo?
Well, Battlefield came out. Battlefield's coming with Battle Royale.
Everything's gonna have to come out with that, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, another stupid Royale game." But it's like, hey, you know how much money they're making? You know how much money they're losing not making it?
Some sweet graphics. We got some deer.
Oh, you're already starting it? I'll start it.
I'm just watching it on my own here.
I will too.
This is the E3 presentation.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of 343 Industries.
No, dude, I missed the Bungie, dude.
This game's gonna be broken on day one. Looks like an old Jurassic Park guy. Oh, they got dinosaurs.
This is interesting so far. For those of you listening at home, we're watching the new Halo Infinity video game trailer that just dropped. We got some animals running towards something. Really good graphics, though.
Yeah. It's for Windows 10 and X1, I think.
It doesn't even look real, dude. Like the water and stuff.
Someone's dropping a smoke grenade.
Isn't it weird that like sometimes stuff looks more real than in like real life? You know what I'm saying? They're walking through a
Master
structure.
Chief. Oh boy, it's Master Chief. He's back.
They're walking through a structure, it looks like. Oh, there he is. He's got his helmet. Oh! Yeah, dude.
What are you guys doing?
I'm watching the
I just
Halo
dropped
trailer.
the new Halo trailer that just came out a second ago.
No
that
way.
wall's ripping, Burns.
Hold on. A new Halo?
Yeah, I just dropped it.
Oh my god, a Halo with fucking Battle Royale? They have to.
They will, dude.
Why wouldn't they?
Battlefield is coming with it.
Well, fuck Battlefield. Halo's classic art styles here to stay, so suck it up. No,
Powered by the slip space.
the Chief is... Wait, this was from 24 hours ago.
Yeah, it's their E3 presentation.
Are they going to announce Fortnite today on the Twitch or or on the Switch, or is that tomorrow?
Their stuff is tomorrow. They
That's
start
gonna
at
be
they start at 5:30. They start at 3:30 your guys' time. That's when their pro-am starts.
Well, they need to announce it on Switch because when I'm... So instead of sitting in here with my wife bitching, I can play in the bed without her bitching.
Now Netflix is making fun of IHob. Be right back, changing my name to Netflib.
Well, the thing is, they're not actually changing the name.
Yeah, no,
No, they're not changing. They're not changing the name.
dude, it's
We got inside sources.
What that guy said is 100 million bazillion % perfect. They just did this to drum up conversation, and Kyle and I are gonna go try a burger. It worked.
I mean, I'm still kind of feeling Chick-fil-A.
I'm gonna go to IHop because I gotta get an Instagram video.
Oh, okay.
I'll go hang out with you at Chick-fil-A though.
Okay. So did anybody try the new?
You're gonna stand up your boy Mike.
Mike. No, I gotta talk to Mike. But they've always had burgers on the menu. This is a fucking excellent marketing scheme.
Yeah, but they had just regular ground beef, which is, I mean, that's what you would get at the store.
What the fuck is wrong with regular ground beef and Angus? Like,
Angus tastes better, I guess. I don't know.
Make it with anus. I've never heard of anus. Oh, classic.
Anus beef.
Where is Jimmy? Did he say he wasn't gonna be here?
He said he was gonna pop in if he could. You know, he's got more important things to do. He doesn't give a shit about us.
Oh, dude, he's got probably E3 stuff coming out on his channel.
Probably. Is he not at E3? I thought he'd be there.
He doesn't got that clout no more, dude. He's lost his clout.
Last of Us Part 2 is coming out. That was
Chaos Silencer videos. We got the real Blockbuster skin leaked in Fortnite 3 hours ago. X-Ray Vision added to Fortnite. Get a free skin.
X-Ray Vision.
RIP shopping
Come on,
cart.
Jimmy.
And then 8 minutes ago, the rarest skin in Fortnite. So
X-ray. So he clickbaited the X-Ray Vision because he's talking about the thermo, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Jimmy.
Yeah. You also can get a free skin, and there's also RIP shopping cart. Huge update.
Oh, the shopping cart's not in anymore?
They took it out to fix something, but it's coming back because they built ramps and stuff for it.
Yeah.
It's on the bottom of your game. It says like we have removed the shopping cart to look at a patch issue or whatever.
Yeah, well, there's issues. Remember when I hopped in it and I just like spun on my head?
Yeah, that was funny.
Man,
this is a good video from Jimmy 3 days ago. Ninja leaving Fortnite for this. ...
Oh, Realm Royale stuff.
How many views did it do?
105K.
Oh.
It's his most popular video in 3 days. 5 days. It's his most popular video in a week, actually.
He's got residuals though. He's got the residuals going. Dude, I got fucking 4 cups right here. I need to clean this, and a toothbrush right there. That's not mine. I need.
Ew.
So are we really doing IHop?
I want to do it. I think it'd be a quick, easy video, dude, and it gets us.
It's gonna be if
Yeah.
you've had like a burger at a restaurant, you've had Angus burgers before. That's what it's.
I just want to. I don't know if I got like the, like you know, like Instagram dudes are all about doing this wild, crazy stuff, right? Do I have it in my soul to fucking get served a burger and just swat it on the ground?
No, I don't think you post it. I think that you. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it.
How about I go outside and punt it?
I still don't think. Oh, Jimmy just went online. He might be joining us.
How about I do like a how to eat the new IHop burger? Just walk. They serve it to me and I walk outside and punt it.
And then you cut yourself in your kitchen making pancakes.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see you doing that one.
Or just like bring in 2 pancakes in my pocket and then take the bun off and put the pancakes on it.
No, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
No, that's the video.
But I had to order like 2 burgers, so I want to actually eat one. I'm kind of hungry. We ate burgers yesterday. Well, no, I guess technically a sandwich yesterday.
We went to the Habit, which is a great place. I talked myself into finally trying the Santa Barbara char, which is it's on sourdough bread, avocado, grilled onions, lettuce, tomato, and then the 2 patties. It was very good, but I've put myself off from getting it for so long because the Habit original double patty is so freaking perfect, man.
I'm kind of a fan of like the hangover burger with the fried egg on it, but it's a bit messy.
Yeah.
Well, you go to the Habit?
Yeah.
Nice. Speaking of shitty cookies, so Rachel, for some reason, like her cookies never rise. They look like fucking like little cow turds.
You put some baking powder.
Well, I know that's what they've have it. It's been like that forever, and I just like they're still good. I'll eat them, but there's like zero fluff at all to them, and so doesn't like they don't soak up milk or anything, right? So
I'll have the lady send her the good recipe.
yeah. Well, yesterday
Yeah,
she's finally like, I think something's wrong with my baking soda. I'm gonna be like, maybe you're not just
Probably.
putting in enough.
Yeah,
Like
and you
what?
gotta sometimes you gotta pump it up with a little
Like-
extra of that flour and sift it a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't think
some,
like
put
baking
some
soda.
yeast- put
Baking
some
soda's
yeast in it.
like you can't destroy it. Like it's just.
Wait, no, it's not baking soda. It's baking powder. That's probably why they're not rising.
Well, that's probably what she puts in. I
Oh,
think
I was
that's
gonna
the same.
say.
That's probably the same thing though.
One is used. I've done it the wrong way before and it doesn't rise. Hold
Yeah,
on.
baking powder is what you use when you're like bread. You use yeast, and like for like cooking, for like baking, like baked goods.
Like baking powders for like biscuits and stuff to help them get.
Are
fluffy.
baking soda and baking powder the same?
No.
100%?
No, baking, a billion, bazillion percent. Put my life on it.
Hey, who's
The
following
difference
us?
is like one of them is used for like the baked stuff, and the other one is like you can use it in like yogurts and stuff. Like when you make buttermilk, you use baking soda. When you use like a biscuit recipe, you use baking powder.
Baking soda versus baking powder.
Yeah, because you can use baking soda to like clean stuff. You can use baking soda to like make your fridge not smell, but you can't use baking powder to do any of that. Like you can't put baking powder in with water. And
Baking
mix it up.
powder contains baking soda.
It's crazy how like little those ingredients matter. Like one time, like we tried making cinnamon rolls from scratch, and
Yeah.
you'd use like a packet of yeast, and like the first time we made them, they were super good. The second time, like it didn't really like bubble in the mixture, and we're like, it'll be fine. Nope.
It wasn't. Isn't it weird too? So like my wife got one of these little. It was just $1. So you put the flour in it, and you just go like this, and you sift it, right?
Yeah, sip the flour.
And
Yeah.
you're like, that's not gonna make a difference. That was stupid to get. Every single time she does it with that, everything is better. Like the pancakes are fluffier, the cookies are better. It's like, really? It's the same flour and everything.
Does it get like the chunks out of it?
Yeah, it gets like, yeah, it just makes it like finer. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've done it. So for chicken, for a secret to chicken is you take a little like teaspoon, barely any. So if you have chicken wings, you take a little teaspoon of baking powder, mix it in there, mix it onto the skin of your chicken and whatnot. Then when you bake it, it kind of makes it so that it gets crispier. I accidentally did it with baking soda one time, and it like was terrible. It like expanded it down. It like shrunk. So that's how I know they're two different. So I've made the mistake.
Interessante. Is he out there? Successful watch, Kyle. Yeah, okay, so yeah, they're pretty similar, but they're not the same.
Yeah. Well, I just know for sure that you can use baking soda. Like if your fridge stinks, you open up the orange thing, whatever
Yeah.
that Arma hand, and you just you sit it in there, and it will like suck up all the stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks up the moisture.
Yeah, the moisture of the stank. Okay, speaking of stuff that's been left, Burns? This is a good question. What's the worst thing that you've ever seen? Either one, left behind like in a fridge, or two, forgot about like in a garage or a pantry? Because I have one that I'm still like gag about.
Any dairy products, really.
You had a bad milk?
Yeah, like a bad milk or like sour cream or something like that.
Mine is,
Speaking of left behind, do you guys believe that when Jesus comes back, we will all what's a word? When we all disappear. What's it called? It starts with the R. It's obviously not resurrection.
Revelation.
Resurrected.
No, it's not. I think it might be.
It's resurrected.
Revelations.
It might be Revelation. Let's see.
Rapture.
The rapture.
No, dude. It's when Jesus comes back, you get resurrected.
No,
He gets
rapture.
Rapture.
When he comes back, he gets He got resurrected.
The rapture is like the
rapture is when
Doomsday.
motherfuckers start disappearing.
But that was already supposed to happen. I was at Wings Central when.
Well, no, it's not the same as Doomsday. Doomsday is different than the rapture. Doomsday is like the fucking world explodes. The rapture is a spiritual event.
But didn't it already happen in April? Oh, like a couple years ago. It was like when the.
No, that's
Mayan
like the
calendar-
Mayans' Doomsday, not the rapture day. The rapture is when Jesus rescues us all and we all go to heaven. Doomsday is like the world explodes, like an actual true physical event. Well, I guess you can say the rapture is a physical event, but
Well, I think it goes like All the people who believe in Jesus get raptured, right?
45
Well, and you
days
got to be
And then the
clean.
rest-
You got to be
and then the
clean of
rest-
your sins, though.
Yeah. And then the rest of us have to spend 7 years in a 7 years war, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that I went to church every day and I've never heard any of this? Like, it's just crazy that two different versions of Christians can have so much different beliefs.
But
why
dude,
I
wait,
people,
the
terrorists.
Mormons probably still believe in the rapture.
Nope.
No, we're not. We're not rapture.
They're going to
We're second coming. He just comes back and everyone is.
they're going to their own planet.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
we get our
some
own
bullshit?
spot.
Like, what if you're on some fucking remote island? Nobody ever gave you the opportunity to teach you about Jesus Christ, and then when the rapture comes, you just have to fucking hang out on
Or
your
what if-
island.
What if you were born in India and you just were born at the wrong place?
Yeah, exactly, man. This shit ain't fair.
This shit
Life
ain't
ain't
real. This shit ain't real.
Yeah. Oh.
When is the pro-am for Fortnite? Today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 3:30 Pacific.
Who's the hot team?
Probably Ninja and Marshmallow,
Yeah.
Who's Marshmallow?
the biggest
He's like-
EDM DJ.
Oh. Does
He's
he-
like the new Diplo and stuff.
How do you keep up with this shit, dog?
Well, dude, he's literally the biggest EDM. He was just at a party at Dan Blazarian's house. He's like a guy that wears a marshmallow helmet.
No, I know, but how the fuck do you know that? Where did you hear? Like, what did you see to let you dive into this?
To Marshmallow?
Yeah,
It
Burns, do you
just-
know this guy?
I've seen pictures of his costume, but I didn't know he was like an EDM guy.
Yeah,
Whatever happened to my boy Skrillex? Is he still alive or did he drug OD?
I think he's alive, but I think this guy is like the new. He's like the new one of that. I just saw a video one time, so I looked him up.
It
I wanted
sounds
to know
like
if
you
he-
went into a wormhole.
Oh, I always go into wormholes. That's my specialty. But so he was a Ninja fan, and he brought him onto his show and stuff. And like, so he has his own little booth thing, and then he had like Ninja in his booth. So they're like boys.
Oh.
I mean, he's probably not the best pro-am. Like, he's probably not the best pro player, or
Amateur?
non-pro player. But Ninja's so much better than all of them. But Myth,
You can just carry. And you can just carry him.
But yeah, I think a lot of
I think Carl is playing. Carl from The Walking Dead.
what?
Yeah, he is. I saw that.
Fuck
There's
that
actually
guy.
a lot. Like, there's a lot of NBA players.
There's a lot of celebs playing in it.
Sniper Wolf's playing with my boy Terrence Ross.
This shit's gonna blow the game up even more.
Hold on, Sniper Wolf is considered a pro.
It's YouTubers on like one side, and then there's like pros. So there's like entertainers and streamers that like play the game, and then there's like a main bracket where it's like pros of Fortnite and like better whatever, and then there's like
So how are they?
She gets views, you know what I
God,
mean? She's on like the left side.
She makes you want to fucking explode. She's just dumb as a fucking rock. It's hard to listen to her. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't even
She
know.
had to be
man.
blocked on Twitter for a long time.
Yeah, fuck her. But so how? So Sniper
the
Wolf
list.
can never play Ninja, right?
I think they can't. Well, it's private matches, so all 100 of them drop into the same
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, that's 1 versus 1.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, well, it's two. It's duos. It's
Yeah,
duos.
it's duos, yeah.
So she'll be in the same game.
This
but
has gotta be their lead up to announcing custom matches. It has to be.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way it's not. There's no way it's not.
Do you follow their community manager? God, what's his name? You should follow him. He's always like hinting at stuff.
Napoleon Dynamite's playing with
What?
somebody. Yeah, he's on a team with a guy named Hand of Blood. Yeah, there's Chandler Riggs, which is Carl. She's playing. Lil Yachty's playing.
Jeez.
I mean, you're right though, Burns. Like, all this is gonna do.
It's gonna blow the game up even more.
It's gonna blow the game up even more because you got guys. Okay, here, wait. Where's the rest of the list?
How many people are entered in total?
It's
50,
100.
50 duos. So
Yes,
100
50
people.
duos teams.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, and then they just keep dropping. It's like multiple matches of it.
Damn. When is that? I gotta watch it.
It's
3:30
tomorrow. Okay, so here's more guys.
I'm
So
watching
Andre
that.
Drummond's playing. So Vicstar's playing with Ty Dolla $ign, Sniper Wolf, and Terrence Ross. Drake's boy, Party Next Door's playing in it. Kenneth Farid's playing with Summit 1G. Dude, the Backpack Kid is playing. You know, the guy that invented the event. He's playing in it. Hold on.
Fuck.
It's stupid. I have to do it like I only can see so many pictures at once. I have to
So
keep
speaking of the backpack kid, like I've talked about it, like that, like the Walmart yodel kid.
Yeah.
Like it is just insane to me that somebody can have one ultra, like I mean, and then like the bad Barbie girl, like one ultra, like I saw The kid is so awkward. Go look at his Instagram. He has somebody, like, when he announces, like, going somewhere or something, like, he has, like, cards that he's reading off of, and it's the most, like, it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm like,
I feel bad for the kid. Like, he probably did not ask for this, and now...
Yes, he was forced into Walmart by, like, his
People
grandma.
that usually come into, like, fame like that are, like, they're, like, born to do it. Like, they just have a natural charisma to it, and, like,
I agree.
Thrown into it.
Yeah, no, watch his Instagram videos because it's like, next I'm going to the, and like in the like a really high pitched little kid voice, like
He's got someone pulling the strings that's like making a shitload of money off him.
Yeah, dude, it's
oh, for sure, dude. That guy that nowadays he's probably making so much money.
He probably signed some bullshit contract with someone who's just making huge kickbacks.
Is repping him for
but
sure.
It's literally it's just oh sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, go.
It's just insane that like Bad Barbie, the awkward backpack kid dance, which that kid's even more fucking weird. And then this kid, like, there's tons of them out there. Like, how are they launched into, like, stardom when it's, like, there hasn't been anything entertaining about that kid besides that video that people were fucking bullying him. The reason it went viral is because it was fucking weird and, like, people were like, look at this fucking loser, you know? Like, that's what people were sharing the video for. They weren't like, wow, this kid's super good, you know? Like, they literally weren't doing that. And
now they're just parading him around to make money off of him.
Yeah, it's I don't get it. It just
But it's so easy
mind.
to get people to. It's so easy to take advantage of people like that because they don't really understand the industry.
So we talked about it with Welvin. Welvin the Great was like the D's Nuts guy was probably the first one I could remember watching it go from like 0 to 1 million.
The saddest part, he was retarded, so somebody definitely was pulling strings behind.
And then what was crazy is I remember when his Instagram got hacked at like 1 million whatever people on it. And then I started seeing like he didn't get it back. And that's when I started thinking like there's something behind the scenes that makes no sense because if you're like thrust into stardom that big, you would think at some point you would come across the connection at Instagram.
Yeah.
Be like, hey man, I represent Welvin. His account just got stolen. Can you get it back? Yeah. And he never got it back. It blows my mind.
Dude. But even like, so he was popular like for like a stretch, but like these people are fucking like Bad Barbie probably has 10 million Instagram followers.
Oh, if not more. I'll
like
look.
That girl is a piece of shit. Like like it blows my mind that there's these kids that like, who is the person pressing follow on that shit? Like,
well,
do they truly look up to this person?
It's
like
crazy how many more people are on the internet, like in like the social media space. Because when you and I were like coming up on YouTube, if you had like 100,000 subscribers, you were the shit.
Yeah, no,
and now
I
it's
know.
Like when you get big on YouTube or like other social media platforms, it's like tens of millions.
Yeah, I know. It's insane.
Like a million follower or like a million followers on Instagram or like a million subscribers on YouTube is fucking nothing now.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still good money in it.
Yeah, there's still good money in it, but it's nothing like being big now is like.
Yeah,
dude, you'll see a page where like remember I think it was last week when we talked about that girl. I told you about the redhead girl who we'd never heard of and was selling her panties and stuff.
Yeah,
she had like 3 million followers. It like. That's someone with 3 million followers that you would never even know about unless I was deep looking at this.
Everyone's finding their little niche where there's like more people than you think there would be.
Bad Barbie's at 13.9 million.
That is insane to me.
Her most recent post says, "Hi bitch, what you know by Bad Barbie has reached 100 million views on YouTube."
So 100 million?
That needs to be our new thing. We need to start repping people that get big like this.
That's just
dude, you could pick
100 million views.
Yeah, she has her music video, which was nominated as Best Rap Song for a Female with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Those are the 3 people in Billboard, the biggest award show for music besides the Grammys. She will probably, this is not a joke, she will probably get nominated for a Grammy. Because there's so many views and plays on that song, and there's not that many good female rappers. I don't see
isn't
how
she a decent rapper though?
Oh, I mean, she's not bad.
What's the song?
Hi Bish, B-I-C-H.
Oh my god.
It's the one where it's actually catchy because I still remember what she's like. White wrist, white Porsche, hi bitch, hi bitch.
Is she 18 yet?
No, I think she's only 15.
What? She's on tour right now. She's
see
on
age.
fucking tour right now.
She's 15 now.
It's with Lil Yachty.
No. Her song "High Bitch" is. She has songs with Lil Yachty though.
Well,
Yeah.
this one right here that was released May 1st has 50 million views. What in the fuck? But the thing is, she's actually like a decent rapper. Like, I'll give her that part.
No, that's the thing is she found her mold, whatever. Like I know it was completely lucky that she was on Dr. Phil and called her mom out and got a catchfriend.
She's probably got a ghostwriter. She probably has a ghostwriter though too.
Oh,
100%, 100%. It's probably not even a ghostwriter. It's just what it is. Like it's like, hey, this motherfucker writes my shit.
Well, that's funny. So like, there's a song. Who was it? It was a song came out, and one of the dudes who was like on it as a writer kind of exposed it, and he was like, "I didn't get credit on this, but I was one of 36 writers for this Beyonce song." And I started thinking about it, and I was like, "How the hell do you need 36 writers?" I mean, I understand like she's at a different level, and her music has to be like fine tuned, and it blows up to millions and millions of stuff. But after 10 writers, like, what are you writing? Her song is like a Beyonce popular song is like 150 words. Just repeat it. Beyonce lyrics.
That is fucking crazy.
I'm just gonna pick one up here.
My mind is blown right now, dude.
All right. Drunken Love, verse 1. I've been drinking. I get filthy when that liquor get in me. I've been thinking. Why can't I keep my fingers off it? Baby, I want you now. Why can't I keep my fingers off you? Baby, I want you now. Cigars on ice, feeling like an animal with the cameras in my grill. Flashing lights, you got me faded, baby, I want you. That took 36 writers for that verse. Are you kidding me?
Man, we're in the
That
wrong
is
industry.
mind-blowing.
I don't really mind if someone has a ghostwriter. Like some people are just better with words, like putting a song together, and they're better performing.
Well, no, it's like a lot of these people in the industry, it's like they have a whole fucking team of people. Like it's like they basically make like Justin Bieber. It's not like Justin Bieber just got super famous like by himself. Like he has a group behind Usher that push it. Like you have to like think about all the people on American Idol that just have amazing voices, and it's literally the voice part.
Right?
Yeah, literally, unless you have a 0.00001% voice, like it takes a lot more than.
It's the look.
Yeah.
The way you portray yourself on a stage, your stage presence. Everything. I mean, like. Honestly, as bad as like materialistic or whatever the word is, sexist as this sounds, like an attractive girl who might not have the best voice has a way better chance than that 1.1% you're talking about who's unbelievable singer, just because like if you're marketing something, like we just talked about this girl, there's an audience for a hot chick who can sing, whereas if it's like, I'm being mean here, but like Adele was a 0.01% chance, you know what I mean? Like she was an amazing singer, one of the best singers of this of all time.
And also, it's crazy. It's like somebody like the music industry could probably turn me into like a decent music figure if it was like the right company, which is pretty crazy because I mean they it's a system, man. Like all these all these well, not all of them, they're pretty much dead, but like the boy groups or whatever, the boy bands.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of that shit was completely orchestrated. Like same with like who was the most recent one that they broke up or whatever?
One Direction.
Yeah, One Direction. Like
look at them now. Each of the 5 of them are all mega stars.
Yeah, like that thing.
Crazy.
That thing was all orchestrated. Like, do you think that it was just a chance that these 5 kids were all just like super sexy best friends? Fuck no.
Dude, I had like a friend who like just wouldn't admit that he needed a team behind him. So he was actually like a good guitar player and a decent singer. And he was in a band with one of my friends, and they ended up just like disbanding people and did different stuff. But he wanted to still be in music, and they actually recorded like some of their songs with a guy who recorded like Newfound Glory stuff. And Senses Failed and all these old pop punk bands. And the guy that like produced it, like they were out there, and he was like, It's like, man, we can really like kind of get you in the spotlight, but you just need to take some voice lessons, and we need to get like a team of writers for you. And he was like, no, I want to write my own. I'm good. I'm fine.
It's
And
more like hippie style, where it's just like,
the guy was like, all you need is voice lessons and a team of writers, and we can get you in there. And like,
just nah.
didn't do it.
Yeah, I think like nowadays it's more about look and decent talent than finding someone with the best talent. Because we just showed that a girl with zero platform, with any experience in that we know of as a rapper at 15 years old, is on the same stage as Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, which is also funny because she was a stripper before. But you know what I mean?
So
like,
and Nicki Minaj basically fucked her way to the top.
it's
So
just
think about
crazy,
the
man.
girls, the girls that. Well, I guess now you have like these dudes with all their face tattoos and shit, but it's
SoundCloud
just
rappers.
funny. It's just like we always talk about on YouTube, like with videos and stuff. You gotta like keep raising the bar, but it's like the bar for like this music industry is like not even going up. It's like going sideways into some like weird like niche shit. It's not niche stuff because people like it, but it's like, all right, well, if I can't rap better, and raise the bar in the rap game, I'm gonna go this way and do some fucking wild ass shit.
Yep. I need to look different. I need to do something
Yeah.
wild. I need to,
Which it makes sense. So like I always said with like Lil Wayne, like there's even like Drake, like there are people that can out rap, them times 10 put together. Like there are people that can out rap them, but they just sound like a normal, person.
Yeah.
Like you have to have like this distinct thing. Like Logic can rap super fucking fast. Like Lil Wayne just has that like raspy voice. Like Drake has bangers, but he also sounds a lot different than any other rapper. It's same with like the
they all have
movies.
their niche.
Look at like people in the movies. Like, do you ever see somebody that's just like even if you see a dude or a woman that's just fucking 10 out of 10, just smoking hot, good looking, like they're typically not like actors. Like there's always like something different about them, even like the girl from the Hunger Games. Why can't I think of it? Jennifer Lawrence. Like she's not the hottest person you've ever seen in your fucking life, but there's just something like unique about her, like the it factor type of thing, Same with like Tom Cruise, like not the best, like he's like
5'2".
Yeah, and he's just like
No, I know
the
what you're
ultimate
saying, yeah.
power actor. It's like not about like, I always think about this one part of the movie, like Transformers, where there was one of the new ones, and then one of the girls in there was a shitty actor, but I'm not talking about Megan Fox. I'm talking about
It's the girl from she used to
it's
be
after
on Bates
Megan
Motel.
Fox. Yeah.
It's the girl from Bates Motel. I can't
So
think
this
of her
girl
name.
was super fucking hot, like 100 out of 10, right? But she was a dog shit actor, and you could tell. And you probably have not seen her in anything since. And I always think of it.
Nicole Peltz.
I'm like, wow, this girl's hot, but she is like, she just
But you
looks
think,
like a really
I got
hot
a good
girl.
example. A good example of like a male one is he's not in a lot of stuff anymore, but he used to be like when he was coming up was Michael Cera.
Oh yeah.
But
See,
he
exactly.
just has something about him that makes him a good actor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Sarah Burns.
There's
Like I was
there's
talking
even
about.
whoever he does it with the. Who's the guy he did Superbad with?
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill.
So like even
yeah.
like Jonah Hill, like he was funny, but now he's like people are like, holy shit, like this dude is an amazing actor.
Isn't it weird though that like Seth Rogen's another example of that. Like Seth Rogen, like he tried out for so many of these roles and he didn't have like the right look for it.
Yeah.
So know what he did? He just like got someone to give him money to make his own movies, and he blew up because that he had that niche. He had a genre of stoner comedy. Like
Yeah,
and
I mean,
Freaks and Geeks. Didn't he start in Freaks and Geeks?
yeah, he was in Freaks and Geeks with that's when he met
Franco.
Yeah. And Jax Teller. Jax Teller's in that.
oh really?
It's Jax Teller's first role, and Jax Teller's RA is Amy Poehler, and it's like one of her first roles. And then it's the Freaks and Geeks cast is crazy.
Wow. What was the cast of that like adult like summer movie, like summer camp?
Oh, with Paul Rudd in it.
No, there's a shitload of people on that show, and they almost everybody in that show ended up like being like big time famous.
Summer Camp. Paul Rudd. Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah, look at the cast of that.
I got it right here. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. This is nuts.
Dude,
so
it's crazy.
It's like, I'm gonna try and pull that bigger so I can know who the other people are. It's tough because the pictures are so small. But it's like, yeah, Molly Shannon's in it. The girl, the guy from Law and Order's in it. Dude, this is nuts. Amy Poehler's in it. Michael Ian Black. Jolo, which is the dude that's like everything you got, everything you got, everything you got. That guy's in it. This is crazy. You're right, dude. All these people blew up.
Paul Rudd, you said, right?
Paul Rudd.
But it's like a lot of the people aren't like main actors on the show. Like some of the people are just like side characters.
The girl that's in Hunger Games as like the announcer, she's in this. That's always like the comedian one. I'm blanking on her name. She's
Jennifer Lawrence?
No. She's in she's the one that he's like, hope you got a big trunk because I'm putting my bike in it. In a 40-year-old virgin. She's in this.
Oh yeah.
This is crazy. Here's like a cast there and now.
Dude, the craziest cast member of Hunger Games was Lenny Kravitz.
He's Hunger Games?
Yeah, he played the makeup artist guy.
Bradley Cooper's in it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's deep. All right, boys, we're 1 hour and 10 minutes. Let's shut shop down. I got to go get this IHop burger, send a couple lasers out.
Do we do IHop or do we just do Chick-fil-A? Burns' choice.
Chick-fil-A.
Hey, you gotta go Chick-fil-A, man. You're gonna get if you had a burger, you've had a burger.
Yeah, as fun as it would be for a.
Larry, are we gonna forward up later tonight? Usually like 8 o'clock time, your guys' time or something.
Yeah. Kyle streams at 1, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, 1.
Shit,
So 3 o'clock my time.
Dude,
wait, like 20 minutes. So
let's save Chick-fil-A for tomorrow.
Yep, I'm in.
Let's eat something we got at our own homes. We don't need to be out there fucking yanking.
All right. I gotta eat too. So 20 minutes and we'll stream up.
Yep, deal.
Yeah, we need a title really quick.
Something with IHop.
IHop.
Confronting IHop. Confronting IHop about their new burger.
I'll type it for Jimmy.
All right, good show, guys. Have yourself a good one. See you Thursday.
See ya. Bye. Sorry, I got distracted. Bye. See you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna go eat some food and then I'll be on.
I'll do the same.
Bye.
I actually have hot dogs here. Confronting IHop